everybody, ASMR Sports here. Today we got a weird one. So, I placed an order with a online sports card retailer, trading card retailer, I guess I should say, a while ago. There goes the heat. You know, I'm gonna not be too concerned about the heat coming on because I think actually a lot of people appreciate like the sort of, you know, white noise of stuff like that, sounds like that. So hey, we'll go with it. All right. So I placed an order a while ago, and I was just kind of looking at, you know, everything that these guys had for sale and looking at cheap stuff, and I came across this. Well, interesting. I came across these cards for Napoleon Dynamite, the movie. And man, they were so cheap. I got a case of this stuff. It's like 12 boxes, and the case was like $30. So these are like $2 or $3 a pop. These boxes. I couldn't resist because, you know, I think this movie is probably a little bit polarizing in that you either love it or you just think it's the stupidest thing ever, and I happen to be one of the people that loves it. I just think the characters are freaking hilarious. You know, it's not like slapstick humor, it's just dudes being super weird. And, you know, either you find that funny or you don't. I find it really funny. So anyways, I was just, you know, kind of curious to see what these cards are like. This looks like really poor production quality. Like, the image on this clearly was like a screen grab from the movie because it's very low resolution. So I imagine the cards are probably pretty flimsy. I love the name Flippin' Sweet Trading Cards. Come on, that's awesome. They say Flippin' in the movie. Here's more low resolution photographs. Absolutely no information about what's in here. Napoleon Dynamite, trademark, copyright 2005, 20th Century Fox, blah blah. So yeah, it's funny they just don't say anything about how many packs are in here, how many cards per pack. I'm assuming there is like no like hits possible in this stuff, like autographs or anything. You know, basically the way cards used to be back a million years ago. So I kind of appreciate that actually. I like the simplicity, and I like the fact that it's $2 and like 40 cents a box. So hopefully some of you, I know some of you are going to be fans of this because it's a great movie, and you should watch it if you haven't already. I don't know if I doubt I'm going to open the whole box of this stuff because, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it'll be interesting enough. I love the movie and all, but the cards I can't imagine are going to be super interesting. So let's see what we've got here. I'm going to take a fourth of the box out. Oh shoot. I already broke it. Whoops. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think there's 36 packs in here. I don't think there's 40. I think I just got an extra one in this fourth of the box. So these are pretty thin. These packs are pretty thin. I feel like there's not NECA is the manufacturer of this stuff. These are foil wrapped. Looks like there's maybe 5 or 6 cards in there. We'll find out. So it looks like there's a kind of a small variety of backs. And the front. Interesting. So this, and these are all just, I think, screen caps. Like, yeah, they must have just gotten like the DVD and just made, you know, photographs, pictures from the stills and put them on the card. Alright, so this is a scene from the end when Kip, Napoleon's brother, is getting married, and Napoleon comes riding in on his trusty steed. Let's see. Well, that place was a ripoff. I think this is this must be when they're coming back from the martial arts class that Kip decides to go to. You know, there's a scene where he drags him off to it. This must be where they return, if they're saying that place was a ripoff. Alright, here's a sign for Pedro Sanchez for president, for class president. Reach for the stars, with a drawing by Napoleon on there. There's Tina. Tina, the pet llama that his grandmother owns. So we are never really told why Napoleon and his brother live with only their grandma. You know, presumably it's like a permanent situation, so their parents seem to be gone, but we're not really ever told why. By the way, I read that there's a sequel to Napoleon Dynamite coming out, which I think is a great idea. So hopefully that'll come out. It'll be awesome, but I don't know if it will be. Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner. Gosh. Nice. Here's a student ID for Napoleon Dynamite, Preston High. Valid 008028. Okay. Napoleon Dynamite, there he is. And there's that's a scene in which Napoleon dances at the I don't know what you call it, but like the candidates for class president have to speak, and then they have to have like a talent or something, or like some sort of entertainment. And Pedro is his friend, who's running, and they sort of don't realize that they're supposed to have a talent act, entertainment act. So Napoleon decides to whip out his sweet dance moves, and of course he slays the audience of his classmates with his dance moves that he's been practicing. Alright, there's another still from the dance scene. It's really quite something to behold, so check that out on YouTube perhaps. Oh, this is when Napoleon is practicing his dance moves. He like gets all worked up in a sweat and has to go and like pound a Gatorade afterwards. Alright, Pegasus Crossing, there you go. Napoleon likes to draw mythical creatures, especially ones that are a cross of two animals, like a lion and a tiger, being a liger, and a Pegasus, which is a cross between a horse and I don't know what, a bird or something, I guess. There's Kip. I'm really busy right now. He's making nachos from like a plate of tortilla chips and a giant hunk of cheese. Oh, this is Kip waiting for his online love interest to arrive. Let's get his flowers in town. She's taking a bus from I think it's like Chicago or Detroit. There's just some kind of drawing. Dang. Okay. Yeah, so this, oh man, this set is just like so mysterious. They just give you no information. I feel like they could have put this thing together in a day. You know, in terms of design, it's just, you know, basically screen caps, that's it. you know, a little bit of quoting, and then they all have the Napleon Dynamite logo on it. So like, yeah, there's just like no work required to produce this thing. There's no creativity, there's no borders, there's no design, really. Alright, oh yeah, this is where Kip, I think, orders a time travel machine online or something, and they hook it up to Napleon, and basically it just gives him electrical shock. There's yet another dance scene. There's Kip when he's meeting with his online lover when she comes to town, and he got his gold chain, which she gave him, and his nice cool drink there. Happy Hand Club. That's like some kind of school thing that he did. Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you'll see, as you can see. Not as much as you see, but I still love technology. I think that's a song that he sings at his own wedding. Kip, I love that guy. Love him. Alright, another, I'm really busy now. Oh yeah, so I was saying, I just don't know, like, how big this set is. You know, the cards, for F's sake, they don't even have, like, numbers on them, so, like, you have no idea how many there are. UFO abduction. Insurance, don't leave Earth without it. Sweet hookups. This is when Napleon picks up his date for the dance, and then Pedro's like cousins or something have to drive him. There's another one of the horse card that we got. Yes, Kip likes the bowl. And here's when let's see, Napleon goes, I think, thrift shopping for a suit to wear. This is the suit on the rack, and then this is the suit on the Napleon Dynamite. There's another image from the dance scene. Seems like we're gonna have a lot of those. Here's a Kip about or he's plugging in the time machine. Napleon is spying, I think, on maybe one of his, or like a girl that he has a crush on or something, maybe. Oh yeah, this is a recurring thing in the movie. Napleon playing tetherball with himself. We already saw that one. We already saw that one. We already saw that one. So yeah, we're getting a lot of repeats now. Maybe there's only like 20 cards in this set. They must have lost money on this product. Can't imagine anybody actually buying it. Except me. Got that one, got that one, got that one. There's Pedro taking a bath. I can't remember what was going on here. I feel like he cut his hair or something. Like right before this, because it was longer. Yeah, this is when they're jumping off a ramp on their bikes. Like, oh yes. Pedro's asking, Napleon is asking Pedro about like what skills he has, I think, because they're talking about, you know, asking girls to go to the dance with them. And Napleon's like, you know, what skills do you have? You gotta have skills, nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills. Girls only want boyfriends that have great skills. Okay, Napleon, whatever you say, buddy. I mean, I guess that's kind of true. Except all of the skills that he mentions are not terribly interesting or useful to most people. But maybe I'm wrong. Hey, maybe you like those skills. Peace out. This is where, okay, so, Kip's girlfriend comes from the city, and she kind of, turns him into, a much cooler guy, I guess, or tries to turn him into like a cool guy who dresses, you know, kind of like, he's I guess like a gangster or some kind of hip hop dude, and gets rid of the glasses. I can't remember if he had braces before she arrives. I'm gonna have to look at the movie. But of course, lots of gold chains. And he starts like talking in like, you know, slang, because as you can tell, he's not a very cool guy. Before his girlfriend gets done, I can't remember her name, but this is when he's like sort of done a total transformation. It takes like, I don't know, a couple days before it gets there. This is Napleon Dynamite getting a job at a chicken, like an egg factory or something, and not enjoying it. Saw that one, okay. Yeah, so I don't know, I feel like we've seen like 80% of the cards in this set. More dance, more kip. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. This is just a variety of his dance moves. Another technology wedding one. Okay, this is a new one. Oh yeah, so Napoleon's love interest comes and sits down across from him at that table, and he says, I see that you're drinking 1% milk. Is that because you think you're fat? Yeah, he's quite a charmer, but then he goes like, because you're not. You could drink, you know, whole milk. He's trying to be nice, but he kind of is an idiot. That's sort of the point. But weren't we all idiots at this age? Teamwork. Napleon Dynamite. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Flippin' Sweet. Okay, cool. Here's a Kip one we haven't seen. I think you're Mamolov. I can't remember what that's from. Maybe when he slapped him. Because Kip says, asked Napoleon to like try to hit him. Because he's got cat-like ninja reflexes. Got like 3 feet of air. Saw that one. Skills. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yep. Saw all that before. All right. I think this is the last pack I'm gonna open. I don't know if I can take any more of this repetition. There's another Napoleon hanging out in the weeds. More of the same. Yeah. So boy, oh boy, what a very repetitious card set. Yeah. I mean, look at this. We open a fourth of the box. I feel like we've probably seen every card in here. So, yeah, boy, this is a mystery, this card set. Alright, well, there you have it. There's Napleon Dynamite cards. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one. We'll see you all later.